Okay, so that's the gear I would normally be running. Unfortunately, I found that with the mask on in this situation, because, you know, humans are disgusting and full of malware, I just could not run with this gear, so I am running extremely light. I'm just running a proton pack, and that's basically it. Once I'm out of this thing, I might just go full caliber. I need to get something with that anyway, so let's see how this turns out. Jeez, this is still good to be back after 2 years. Black team stage side, okay. I'm gonna try proton pack first thing, then go sniper mode.
Ready? We'll give you support.
Support is my middle name. Also, there's the noodle thing that I've been working on for HBZ. And it's been a hit with the moderators and all that. Top of that, we have our ever lovable battle Fembois Keats. Give us a pose, something for a thumbnail. So you got a Mark II there.
Yeah, I've got the lock out of it here. And I've met no internal mods. I'm probably going to get it so the barrel here. The barrel here isn't actually sealed off. It's literally a friction fit inside here to the chamber. So that's going to need some epoxy.
I have no idea, but my trigger actually got stuck. And I was just like, brrr. Do you mind helping me load my tank, or you know how to load my pack?
I know.
First you got to get it stood up, and then there's this zipper. Open this, and then you dump rounds in here. Out instantly. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. So, what's your thoughts so far on how stock went?
That's fun! This is one of those things where I think it's going to be a while before we get our player base again. But it's still really fun.
And also figuring out how to deal with stuff like this.
I feel like that's bad for whoever.
Also, I have absurdity incarnate. This little number. Yes. Loud clickety clack noises.
Yeah, everybody was like, we're all running around here like blind, can't see anything. We're all like, hope for the best.
Yep. You got any half darts hanging around, or?
Oh shit, guys! Oh, dude.
Oh man, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah. I'm in need of half darts.
Yeah, we don't
It's
have
live and spins.
I don't shoot them and the club doesn't have any.
It's live and spins.
I should have brought my own, I guess.
Oh, that thing.
This thing is so jank that it fails in just the perfect way. The trigger gets held down because of the way the tolerances are on this thing, so it just runs away and I have to like manually unstick it.
Can you put some lubricant in there? Or?
I could, but you know, it's a feature now.
Alright.
Actually, like Bethesda.
Yes, it just works. I'm really looking forward to Sky Oblivion though, because you know there's the quality of life improvements in Skyrim that I really like on Oblivion, but Oblivion is like better writing, better quests, and more hilarious voice acting too.
Oh yeah.
Let me do that one again. If you don't know what that means, it's glorious. There's literally one scene in Oblivion where a dark elf is just like, oh, they're saying something, they're like, wait, let me do that again, and then they repeat their line, and they kept it in the game. Bethesda is best game company, changed my mind. And then there's the ever classic, stop! You violated the law! Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence!
And then the guard was falling across the entire map.
And literally through lava in hell. It's fucking Doomslayer medieval edition. There's also the chewing baby version of the stop you violated the law being that made me piss myself.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood!
Is everyone dead already? I'm just like, yeah! Brr. Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer. Can you help me fill up here? And don't lose my tank lid this time. Oh, bag fall out of my bucket. You got him? Oh, there he is.
How much is left?
About a quarter.
Make sure there's some left for people in there. No,
Yeah, that should be
in between rounds.
about 400 rounds.
Okay, so I hate the Adventure Force man.
What did that come with? The Spectrum? Yeah. Might go around a proton pack than Caliburn. I need to at least prime a Caliburn. HVZ is now broken.
Yes. Like 30 feet, that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, if the zombies are running towards you, you don't need a sniper rifle for that.
I'm just like, I got a shotgun, yay! It's dumb and I love it.
For when you want to tag the guy behind a shield out 3 times. We want to make him so dead he never comes back. You get no respawns. Yeah, this one's fresh. I've never used it in battle before. I've taken it out shooting my figure target. Yeah, I got an aluminum ramrod that's all one piece. So now it works.
Where do you get replacement parts of a Caliburn?
I got mine from Frontline Foam.
Oh yeah.
There's the aluminum piece. It's really tightly finished over here. Like the fitting is so tight that it actually pretty much doesn't need these screws. It's all nice and solid, really.
We won't be breaking anytime soon, so.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's got a nice scope on there too, and you can actually change the zoom on it with this.
Yeah?
Take this off first, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
You can just turn it, and then you'll change your zoom.
Oh yeah.
This way it gives you more zoom. This way it gives you less zoom, but two times is plenty. That's just a scope guard. Oh, you're double loaded. Just fire it from there. You're picking up those darts, by the way.
I'll pick up the dog.
Okay? I can't hear you.
Did you bring the Uzi?
No, it doesn't exist yet.
Oh.
Do not ever do this. This is dumb. There's nothing to know.
Top 10 photos taken moments before disaster.
Yes. A full K26, mind you. And also when you're shooting this, if you want to shoot it accurately, you'll notice, if you have your head right here, like not all of the scope is visible. You have to bring it out to like here to get like the full scope and actually like get proper consistency with it. Also, I haven't zeroed this at all, so. Gotta tighten up that dump pouch. Mag fell out twice. Or at least reorient it. Something conversion therapy joke.
18 naked cowboys and machete.
I don't know whatever you got going on, but it's certainly not heteronormative shit. I sniped him with a half-jam dart. Yes! It went like squirreling all over this way and then tap.
Based play style.
Telekinetically control the dart to hit your target. My powers are beyond your comprehension, mortal.
The ultimate life form. You can't stop me now, Jojo.
Ow, the edge. Well, at least I can trade favorably with Percy's mains now. Mind grabbing me some rival rounds and throw them in my tank? I need my flamer fuel. Yeah, my trigger keeps getting stuck. I'm not kidding. This thing is jank enough to the point where the trigger gets stuck. And it just keeps firing.
The trigger sticks down and then you stop.
The trigger sticks and I'm just like, I have to manually unstick it. This thing is jankily built too. It's certainly effective. I can trade favorably with Percy's mains now. I think we both got each other. I know I definitely got hit, and I know I definitely saw rounds hit you, so I think we traded. We lost the lid to my tank. You put it on, you failure, you. You utter disappointment. /S.
Alright. It turns out we always knew where it was.
Except for this idiot.
Exactly.
Existential questions with Keats, is water wet?
If I can walk on water on 75% water, then like 75% to you.
Ooh, walk on me, Sky Daddy. Why is your reflex sight backwards? Yes, it is. I have reflex sights. I know how they work. There you go. Oh, Lord, that was hilarious. I mean, if it works, it's not stupid. Like, swipe them across the gym, just goes, dunk. Step 5, telekinetically control dart. Step 3, profit.
I was going to say, don't tell Wiki how. They've got enough bad ideas already. They don't need to know what telekinetic darts.
You've seen my How Not to Make a Nerf War remastered thing, right?
Yeah, I have seen it.
Ooh. At least they changed do not hit. They changed hit them with the butt of your rifle to don't do that.
Yeah.
It's an improvement, but not much of one.
Really? But Hitler actually cared about Germany.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull thrower. Let's take hostages to do the cheese grater things with.
Need 10 seconds here.
Let me just grab my spare mag.
It's a P90.
Yes.
No, literally, that's a P7 with the upper, right?
Kind of. Still a magazine, but kind of the same general idea. Oh, you can just fill it up now. At least put the lid on. How am I doing for ammo?
You got I'd call it maybe a little quarter of a tank.
Only a quarter. Oh, we got a problem. Blaster failure, blaster failure. Blaster stopped working. My blaster unplugged itself. Yeah, my blaster unplugged itself. I'm gonna go for FDL for a little bit now.
Close range, you cannot dodge it.
Boom.
I traded with George like 3 times because of it. It's amazing.
It's the M6 pistol from Halo. He destroyed the environment, that horrible corporatist pig. Death to the neo-corporates.
Long 5 seconds.
I'm gonna give you lads a sporting chance. Bring up my FDL in its current iteration.
We're gonna use some springs.
Oh, springers?
Yeah.
I have an Aeon Pro. That's the only thing it has. I have an Aeon Pro. And that's pretty much the only springer that I have that is compliant right now. Does this thing even shoot waffles properly? I think so. Yep. So that's a Foam Knight XC.
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
Pretty good. It took a couple tries to print it, but...
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, with my old sight for my FDL on it. I have my bolt pistol in case you fuck up again.
Oh shit.
So you've used the Nexus Pro for a little bit, have you?
Not in the game or anything yet.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Oh, what's your impression of it?
It doesn't really feel like much when you prime it. It's really loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
You only really feel it like right about there, I guess, when you're
Fair
priming it.
Nice smooth prime stroke?
I guess. I mean, it's not like a ratcheted one, like a twin shock. But
Yeah.
it's like, so it's good to go. No, that's typical. Okay, so right there, see, there's nothing there.
Huh.
It's not doing anything. And then when you get to about there, then it goes.
How heavy is the draw on it?
Oh, it doesn't feel like much, and it's got a step-down ring too.
Oh yeah, fair enough. What FPS are you running that at?
130.
Okay. This is just a stock Aeon Pro here. I got here with full length mags because it's what I've got loaded right now, and it's got my old FDL sight on it.
Yeah, I mean, this thing has sights on it, but they're not really
Good.
I mean, yeah, they don't really do anything.
I'm just looking forward to getting a spring spacer and like a spring spacer and proper barrel in this thing.
Yeah.
A spring space, what would that do?
It increases FPS. Apparently,
What? No, you don't
people
increase on that.
people have tried it. Apparently,
It goes up to 170 if you do that.
Yeah.
So it's like caliber into the Scarborough.
That thing is all free.
One time I saw like a printed titanium and it was like $10,000 for a stripe cage.
Uh-oh, Jim.
It broke already. Nice.
Technically, you can make a stripe cage out of gold if you want to,
Oh,
like
and
solid
yours?
fucking gold.
I mean, technically you could
again.
make a whole blast out. You can see a whole blast out.
Would it be a good one? I don't know, and I don't think so.
If it doesn't go, just push it back.
Don't try to shoot.
Yes, I know. It beeps when you don't use it for a bit.
We're all like, aim it down range, huh?
Uh-oh. That looks like some kind of dysfunction of the lower bits.
Now it's a blowdown. I feel like you need that.
Don't do that around. Don't do that here. There are miners around.
Whoa!
Let's unplug the damn thing so it doesn't keep beeping at me for not using it. I know you get jealous when I don't touch you. Can you shut up, please? Thank you.
It's almost like experimental homemade nerf.
You could say that again about getting jealous when you that's like my axe.
Proton Pack Sean be like, you're leaving me for Aeon Chan. Why don't you love me anymore? Because you're out of ammo.
You need to commission that out to Merryweather Comics to do all that.
Or Mangs's streams, because they made Missile Chan. Freaking Proton Pack Chan. That's like the most cursed thing I could think of this week. And I heard of the cheese, and I figured out what the cheese grater meme is. Shove that in your slit ash hole.
Yeah, but that's one thing that's...
Yeah, hyper is good for short range, but for longer range, it's not really that great, and reliability kind of suffers because the rounds are sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're switching sides, by the way. Yeah. You got all your shells? I guess we can. I guess we'll have a couple more rounds, and I guess we can ask you if we can just unload with everything, just full chaos mode. Did I get hit? I didn't see anything. I'll take it anyway. Do not look it up, and I know you will because I just mentioned it.
No, I know the thing you're talking about. I probably watched that.
Oh God. Don't tempt me. I have a pistol trained on your head. Unless it involves cheese graters.
Yeah.
That is going to be our inside joke for this episode.
Yeah. Cheese waves are going to be food.
Cheese grater. My sense of humor has gotten more twisted over the pandemic, and I even got an IWW shirt because I actually ordered from them myself. For the union makes us strong. Reject capitalism, embrace unionism. Press him, press him. Put pressure on him. Ethan just runs to engage someone else and just like pop right in the back.
I freaking executed Ethan like a true commissar. And when his back is turned, engaging someone else. Just heresy. Blam. Yes, I remember that. And then I shot him after he was dead, just to make sure. Surely that was a glorious day for the Imperium.
I smell heresy, Guardsman.
I hail Smerisy. I can eat
You incompetent bastard!
I will lay down my life for the Emperor.
Your words mean nothing! Stand!
This cowardice is unforgivable, Guardsmen! You die on my command, not before!
I did not get your permission to die yet.
I haven't given you leave to die, you coward! On your feet!
Is this just a one-shot?
I think for that particular traitor, we need the nutmeg grater. What's going on over there? Breakage? What's going on? Oh, we're doing the thing. Let me just get back where I was.
Down the middle!
Center! Center! Oh, I'm out. Well, I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, I ran out of ammo in that mag, and that's why it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it was like 3 against 1. Jeez, those were odds.
I mean, there's pretty much nowhere where I live. I mean, you could check in the Black Powder Club or something, or some out in the middle bumfuck nowhere campground. But you know, we don't have things in.
I mean, outdoor games would be interesting if we could find an outdoor venue like not even a public park, but like.
Well, I mean, then we would just go to Souk Park, which is open year round, and they don't care. But I don't think we want to drive to no cell phone service areas and then try and fling darts at each other while people are.
It's also extremely challenging with weather because it only takes like a 10-kilometer-an-hour breeze and it's no fun at all.
That's what I mean. Which is why I'm trying to find.
I mean, that was the whole thing with Rival League. Like, I kid you not, I was 5 feet away from a guy, and he's here. Yeah. My round just goes like this, and I'm just like.
I remember at Machosin when I was shooting at Prometheus, the guy like 10 frigging feet away, and I was missing the ground. It was so bad.
Outside?
Yeah, I was doing the Juggernaut in our last game day at Machosin. I'm just going around the corner out the door, and I'm like firing at a guy like not even Keats' distance away. Full auto, and I have my sights on him. I'm not even hitting anywhere near him. I'm like veering 5 feet either direction. I'm just gonna empty every single bit of every single one of my loadouts after this round. Are we changing now or changing next round? All right, I'm gonna empty this proton pack. I think I'm at half. I need plenty more. Right, if you pick up rival rounds, I need them. Because I know you don't crucify me in the comments if I didn't bring this thing out. Got my nice M16 style stock on this thing. It's good for when I have to deal with all that weight and I'm just sort of like holding it like this. This is how it's intended to be used.
Carry M16s like under the shoulder rather than
walking fire.
Yeah, walking fire, that's the thing. The thing that our M1918 bar was intended to do.
It's super slow rate of fire. Yeah, this thing is a rate of fire of fuck you and your entire bloodline.
Morgan mentioned you can make some custom side plates. Yes.
You're going to make the wee ones, aren't you?
Well, I was going to put like a stall foam with side plates, I was thinking.
Nice.
But yes.
Reloading! Reloading!
I forgot to lower my speed I forgot to raise my speed, so I was operating on 0. And I'm just like, you know what, screw it, dead. That's what happens when I unchain this thing from its burst mode. I'm trying to use my ammo right now.
Reloading. Hit.
I took a nice spill there for a sec.
Well, I lost that match because I ate shit. At least it's not crayons I'm eating.
Well, he was a bunk on Ethan, but because he didn't feel it, I had to tell him.
Did you have like a glitch?
Yeah, the thing is terrifying when you just say, screw it, I'm going to actually use full auto. You good over there?
Reloading! Providing cover fire. One more mag, then it's proton pack time.
Yeah, now I hear you, bud.
Yeah, I know, proton pack, shut up. If I rev you, will you shut up? That's it. That's it. Okay. Time to end the charade. Proton Pack Chan gets her time in the sun because she's been complaining about it all day. Beep! Beep! Shut up, you. I will use you. Just behave yourself. Alright, I'm just gonna put these mags away. Hold them down for a bit at least. Experiment time.
Okay. Yeah, see, that thing looks fucking deadly.
It is. 50 DPS. It even sounds nasty. Yeah. Sorry, my mask is making it hard to hear. Why would you take your mask off so you could hear me better? Retail employees be like, yes. Assume your customers are morons. You got a fucking welt on your elbow.
Yeah, I don't know when I got it. It must have been musically, but you know.
Looks like a half-dart welt.
Yeah, it might have been. I got it in stock too, which is a weird thing.
Huh.
I probably when I died, I just got getting tagged. I probably hit the skull one.
Yeah, like really close range or something.
Yeah, really close range.
Possible.
lepused him in the back. You dual wielded and I just lepused him. Yes, I have gotten a kill with this thing. I got George of the frickin' Lepus. Just like dueling purses, and I'm just like, brrr. That was hilarious. If I die, so do you.